The grand final of the Trackmania Grand League beta season is live tomorrow at 11 o'clock here at Paris Games Week. The defending champion at Paris Games Week is the man right next to me. It's a Kappa. Kappa, last time he was at this hotel and more or less the same bet. It was a winning interview. You had just won Trackmania World Championship. How does it feel to be back here at Paris Games Week?
Hello, everyone. Feels great to be back, especially in this particular hotel, because that was one of the things we wanted to follow since last year. Because it's a really great place, very very nearby the event. Also, we have a swimming pool, jacuzzi, steam room, so all the great service you could ask for has been provided by the one and only Team Sampi. Thank you for that, and it feels great to be back, honestly.
So did you even look at other hotels, or was it like, I need to go back to the same hotel because you had good memories from here?
I tried to sort of propose it to Kubais after I qualified to Paris, and he said, okay, yeah, I also want to go back to that hotel. Let's make it happen. So I'm really happy we're back. And right after this interview, I'm probably gonna head to have a little bath before going to sleep.
Some Patreon content there for us, Terry. But let's talk about tomorrow. It's a big day. It's only one match. How are you heading into that? Because normally at LAN events you maybe have some matches to warm up. Now you're going straight into the grand final.
Yeah, that's a good question, because I really try to put my focus on it, because I really knew that losing the focus from the very first seconds for any reasons would be very costly. So as soon as I found out that we would play on 27 inches monitors, then I got myself one. I rented one, so I won't be surprised of the size of the monitor. Also about the refreshing rate, 144 hertz, because I play with 240. It's not much of a difference, but you need a few minutes to get used to it at least. It will be very, very important how well each of us warm up. So if there's any accident in terms of not being able to log into the game or having troubles with the setup, that would be very deadly for anyone experiencing that. So I really hope I won't be that guy for once.
Yeah, because at Gamers Assembly you had some technical problems. You had to switch on PC back and forth. But do you have any tactic on how to prepare? You have your teammate Twin here. Maybe he's going to warm up with you. Are you going to warm up yourself? How do you actually warm up when it's only one match that's left to be played?
As far as I know, we are supposed to get 1 hour of warm up, which is more than enough for me. I'll probably try to warm up on the maps that I think will be played. You can obviously see which maps some people want to play and some people want to ban. So I will put my focus on those, and don't think there's too much time to really get perfectly warm on all of the 10 tracks. That's almost impossible. But yeah, I knew that in advance that we would have just this amount of time for the warm-up. So I was also practicing in the way that would benefit me tomorrow in terms of not needing that much time to be warm on each of the tracks.
Yeah, talk about the pick and ban series, the first ever grand final at Paris Games Week with pick and bans. Have you talked to some of the players trying to team up? What maps are you going to ban? What maps are you going to pick? Somewhat team up with a guy.
We had a little discussion with Pag, because we both come from the same neighborhood, to put it that way, so we know each other tastes. So we were kind of discussing it. Then you have Papu, Brand. Those have a bit different taste of tracks, But Papu, I also had a little discussion with him. I know which tracks he likes. I know which tracks he dislikes. I think I also know quite well which maps suit Brand the most. I heard he practiced a lot, actually, that he has some really, really good times. I honestly don't know what to expect from him, but that's probably a different question.
But do you have a map or a map order or map pack we will see here, or is it totally random? What maps are going to be played tomorrow?
The thing is that it really depends on how brand chooses. It's weird because it should be the guy with seed number 1 who makes the biggest impact, but in fact it's gonna be brand, I think. Most importantly for me, because he picks before I ban, so he has like direct impact on my decision then, and it will be interesting. I really need to wait. I obviously have more scenarios in my head in whether what to pick or what to ban, and I will see. But I guess there is a big possibility that Brand picks the forest, and then it's gonna be really on.
The forest is going to be the deciding map then. But how do you look at the other players? I talked to Carl Jr. and he said maybe that you and Papu are looking to be the biggest favorites here. How do you see yourself among the other players?
Honestly, I think me, Papu, and Pack have almost the same chances to take it all. And as I said, I really don't know what to expect from Bran. I would not put my money on him winning it. But as I heard, he's actually quite well prepared. Well, obviously he came from Australia for this, so why wouldn't he be, right? But he's kind of the dark horse in there. I would say he has nothing to lose, but in fact it's the opposite, because he's the most viral guy, so the eyes will be on him. But I think in terms of expectations from the more insider community, the international community, he's probably a bit of an underdog there, but he's so skilled players that he can take it all also.
Yeah, I guess you mentioned that he has a big following. I put the poll up, 500 votes. He has like 41% of the votes. I guess he has a big following there. But now we're getting close to the last match of the season. You posted on Twitter that this might be your last event. You will at least gonna take a break after this. Has that helped you preparing that this can finally be your last event? Even more motivated, putting more hours into it? Or is this gonna be your last event?
Don't know how to answer that question, because I was just preparing myself for the finals of the major event of the year, and I would obviously prepare myself as much as I need if I've got enough time. But I usually have quite some time in autumn. It's much worse in like January or June, sadly, during the Rater Cup. But in autumn it's much better, and I'm here, I think, almost 100% ready, I would say. I also was trying to not overtrain myself, because that really is a thing, and I could see that like I was playing some tracks more than I should have in August for my first match on February 1st, and then I became completely burned out on them, so I had to stop playing them for like 2 months almost. But yeah, I think I'm ready on all of them, which is great. So I think the preparation process was very effective, and if it's enough, well, we'll see tomorrow.
Thank you for doing this. I know you're looking forward to the steam room and the jacuzzi, so I will let you go to prepare as much as you can, and hopefully we can do another winning interview in a bed at this Oceania hotel.
Well, I'm not Scotty, so in bed, but not naked like you did.
Jacuzzi?
No, in bed.
Steam room.
No. You had an interview with Scotty naked in bed, and I'm not into that. So
let's see. After he wins it, after the after party, that's it. The grand final is live tomorrow at 11 o'clock, twitch.tv/maniaplanet, and I guess also /Solary. That's it. Bye-bye.